All right. Hello. My name is Maverick Collins. This is my video submission for Milestone 3, Java 2, instructor Shad Sluiter, and TA Josh Peck. So we were tasked with continuing the work we've been doing the last couple weeks on this project, where we were tasked with building some sort of storefront. I chose a grocery store. Um, the last week we went ahead and started building the manager menu and the manager tools. Those are housed in the inventory manager class. And then the usability of them are found in the store manager actions menu. I have a video on that. It's Milestone 2. Feel free to go back and watch that. But today we're going to look at the shopping cart and the starting actions, or excuse me, not the starting, the customer actions. So for the shopping cart, the first thing we had to do was instantiate a data structure that can hold not only our object, but also our quantity. And we, well, not us, but we were shown that we should use a hash map. And I concur. It is a very useful data structure. And it's very useful, especially for a storefront application such as this, where we're able not only to store the quantity, but easily update values with new quantities and such. So we have a hash map here where we're passing in a saleable product for the value or key. I always get confused. I'm pretty sure it's value. And then an integer for the key. And we're just going to call that cart items. And then in our constructor, we're going to go ahead and initialize it with a new hash map with product type, or excuse me, with object type saleable product for the value and integer as the key so we can store the quantity. And then we're going to have a getter. We're going to have update, where we're simply just putting the object or the product into the cart. Remove, or remove the product from the cart. And then add. So add and update are the exact same. And this is more for an explicit exercise, I think, to show us that they're one and the same. As I just covered, the hash map has the functionality that allows us to not only store a certain value, but then an associated quantity or any other value that we want to associate with that particular object. In this case, it's a store. So this works very nicely for functions such as update, where you can easily manipulate your data without interrupting the flow. And last but not least, we have the checkout feature. I had a big help from Josh and Mr. Sluiter as well. And yeah, you guys were very helpful with helping me get started on this one. So I appreciate it. So yeah, the checkout function here is a sweet little for loop that Josh helped me with here. And we're passing in the map, the hash map itself. And for each entry, we're going to loop through. We're going to grab the key and the price for the key. And then we're going to multiply it by the value to get a running tally. Well, excuse me, that's to get a total, a subtotal, right? And then we're going to set it equal to itself plus itself. That equal to itself plus its current value. That's what I meant to say. So here we're initializing the total of 0. We're then going to reassign total to equal total plus that string there that I just said there. And then lastly, we'll return the total. So let's go ahead and take a look at the store manager actions here. So we got our standard stuff up here where we're initializing our variables, our attributes, our properties. And then here is our meat and potatoes, or business logic, as they say. So we're going to go ahead and prompt the user to make a selection, whether they want to be a manager or a customer. In this case, they're a customer. I'm sorry, guys. It is very late. Not store manager, customer actions. My apologies. Customer actions. Let's go back up here to customer actions. So in customer actions, after the user picks to be a customer, we instantiate a new store, shopping cart, inventory manager, and we'll go ahead and pass in the store into the customer actions where we initialize all of our values. And then we can get into the method itself. So we have view, search, add, remove, view, or checkout. So case one, the view products is very, it's the exact same actually as store manager actions. We just retrofitted the code and moved it over. I even think we could say retrofitted. I literally just copy pasted it over. Search, similar story. Had to make a couple tweaks for that one, but that was just the user-defined function at the that I included in my last solution for store manager, and then again as well for the customer actions. And then case three, I guess I should show this, well, at least have it ready so you guys can follow along. Case three is where we're adding the product. So chose to add product to cart. And then we're going, I elected to show the product to the user. I think it's just I think a better user experience to have your, sure you made a view of the products, but maybe you've done a couple different things in your menu. I think it's a nice convenience to have it outputted again at the beginning of this call so they can parse through the items and add them to the cart. So we output at the beginning, and then we're going to come down here and I'll prompt the user to select an ID to add to their cart. And they'll have a choice between, products 1 through Z. And that's denoted right here with this max size. The max size that they could input for an ID is the size of our inventory minus 1 because we're base 0, right? Indice 0. Okay, so we'll then output the product to them again, just so they can get another visual. Hey, I did want that product actually, and it's just good feedback for the user. And then we'll prompt them for the quantity, same story. It's just we'll get the quantity and then we'll set it equal to the value or the key. I always get those mixed up. Okay, and I think we should just show that. So let's go ahead and view products. Okay, so there's our products. Make this console bigger. We got kiwi, an apple, carrot, spinach, and Red Bull. Quite the selection there. So let's go ahead and confirm our search is working. I'll do Red Bull. Good. Working. Okay, how about add? Okay, so add. So there's that menu there for the user to just have another visual of what they have to choose from. Okay, I want to add an apple to the cart. All right, so there we go. We spit out we print we print back the selection back to the user to make sure that they in fact wanted to choose apple, and then we have a nice quantity down there to remind them how many we have. So I say I just want one apple. Great. Let's go ahead and view that cart. So again, the view cart is here, case 5. And that is very similar to view products, just slight differences in the for loop. So without further ado, let's check it out. Hooray, we got an apple. All right, let's go ahead and add a couple more products to our list. Let's add a carrot or 2. And then let's go ahead and add I don't know. Say I want a kiwi. How many kiwis do I want? Oh, did it get it? I don't think it processed what I wanted. Okay. I want a kiwi. I want 1 kiwi. Oh, actually, I want to show you this. I want 2 kiwis. Invalid. Please enter a number between 1 and 1 because we only have 1 kiwi. So I'll go ahead and say 1. All right, now let's take a look at our cart. All right, so we got a carrot. Excuse me, we got a kiwi. We got an apple. We got 2 carrots. All right, well, say I'm ready to go check out. Let's take a look. Actually, before we check out, say I actually changed my mind. Uh, I don't think I'm really feeling the kiwi after all. So let's go ahead and remove that. Okay, so again, I included the same print features. Again, user experience. And we said we wanted to remove the kiwi. Boom. And again, there's that same output to give them another visual that in fact they chose the right option. And then let's go ahead and just take a peek that it did what we wanted it to do. And reviewing our cart, we got an apple and we got a carrot. So it did delete our kiwi. And let's go ahead and now that we don't have our kiwi, we're ready to check out, I think. All right. Oh, I did view cart. Sorry. I'm ready to check out. I already viewed my cart. Okay, you chose to check out 477. Let's go ahead and do a quick mental math and make sure that that seems legitimate. So what do we got going on here? So I got an apple price per pound. Well, I did by quantity. So let's say it's a 1 pound apple, 179. And then I got 1 pound carrots, some big carrots. I got two of them. So what is that? $3 plus $1.79, 479 minus 2 cents. We got 477. Boom, 477. So yeah, this was a fun program. It was kind of a brute getting last week set up with the inventory manager, but it's really cool to see how it all kind of comes together and how the different pieces fit together each week. And it definitely is a momentum builder for sure as a developer. So look forward to continuing our learning progress on this one. I think we got input output coming up. That one should be uploaded shortly for me. So hopefully you guys will see that very soon. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.